Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today in this video, I will start the topic multiplication in matrices. And for that one, you know that in my previous video also have explained about the order. Okay. First, you have to check the order of both the matrices which you need to multiply, that whether is that possible to multiply them or not. Okay. Let me write a random question for the matrices 1, 2, 4, 0. Okay, so let me write down the order. Order means number of rows. There are one row, and number of columns. There are two columns. Okay, so in the second matrix, how many rows are there? Two rows, and columns are only one. Okay, so we have to check that number of rows are 1, number of columns are 2, number of rows are 2, number of columns are 1. After writing the order of the matrices, we have to check that this is showing the number of columns, and this is showing the number of rows. They must be same. If that is same, so we can multiply. Yes, we can multiply these matrices, and there will be a resulting matrix also. Resulting matrix or the product of both will be equals to 1 by 1 order, will be of 1 by 1 order. So now order is done. Let me start multiplication. Multiplication of matrices have a specific procedure, and every time I explain with that procedure, that is very easy to follow. That first matrix, make arrows row wise. Second matrix, make arrow column wise. Row wise and column wise. If more than one row, more than one arrows will be drawn. If more than one column, more than one arrows will be drawn vertically. Horizontal for rows, vertical for columns. Okay. Now arrow have tail and head. So easily we can multiply. Correspondingly, tail multiply by tail. Okay, tail multiply by tail. So tail 1 multiply by tail 4, plus head multiply by head. This head multiply by arrowhead. 2 multiply by 0. Better to use the brackets. Tail multiply by tail plus head multiply by head. Until the arrow finish, you will keep on adding all the elements. Okay, until the head is multiplied to head. Now because only one row multiplied to one column, an order should be 1 by 1 also for the resultant product. So this matrix multiplication is done. Now after multiplication, we will solve our element. 4 ones are 4 plus 2 zeros are 0. So it will be equals to 4 plus 0, 4. And it has order same, one row, one column, like one row, one column. Okay. Let me take another case with the different number of rows and different number of columns. Okay. This has 2 rows. See, 2 rows and 2 columns. This has 2 rows, 1 column. Okay. First, we will write down its order before multiplication. Okay. So they said if possible, then find out AB. If possible, then find out AB and BA. So let's check with the AB first. AB. A matrix have, I'm going to write over here. A matrix have 2 rows. 2 rows. Okay. And 2 columns. Okay. Order. And B have 2 rows and 1 column. We can write it over here also. This is 2 by 2 and this is 2 rows 1 column. Check from here. They are equal. So it means yes, possible, or AB is possible. Okay. Now, if it is possible, so we will start multiplication. Before multiplication, write down the matrices again. A, B. A, B means first write down the A matrix 3, -1, 0, 2, and then B matrix 6, 5. As already I told you that the first matrix highlight or make the arrows row horizontal, and in the second make the arrows vertical. Understand? Horizontal and vertical, column wise, row wise arrow, column wise arrow. Now the first element, start our multiplication. This is our first element. First element. Tail multiply tail. Tail multiply tail plus head multiply head. Head multiply head. 0 multiply 5. Because one arrow multiplied, second arrow finished, so we will not go to the second element. Now we will go to this arrow. This arrow starting from here means, so we also will come down over here. So second arrow, first element will start from second row, first element. So let's do again. Tail multiplied tail means -1 multiply 6 plus head multiply head. Okay. Again, there is only one column, so only one column will be there. Now please check your elements whether you put properly or not. First column will be written here, first column. Okay. Second column will be same here, second column. Now this one, first element, they both will be first element. Second element, they both will have second element. You can check that whether your multiplication step is okay or there is a mistake. So you can cross check your step. Now 3 6 are 18 plus, okay, plus 0 5s are 0. Now this one, -1 times 6 -6 plus 2 5s are 10. So it is equals to 18 plus 0 18, -6 plus 4 10. Okay. -6 plus 10. Opposite integers are there. Always do subtraction. 10 minus 6 4. Sign of the bigger digit plus. 18 and 4, whether you write this plus 4 or plus or no need to write this plus, that's okay. Fine, no problem. Mostly we are not writing the plus sign. Only we mention minus sign. So this is the answer. Now check that the answer should have because if these are same, the columns are equals to the rows, then it means they can multiply. And the resultant or product will have 2 rows, 1 column, 2 by 1. So check, there are 2 rows and 1 column. Okay, 2 rows and 1 column. So hence our multiplication is done. Before that, I explain you this one, in which I take 1 row 2 column and this is 2 rows 1 column. Okay, so now I take a matrix with 2 rows 2 column, 2 rows 2 columns with 2 rows 1 column. Okay, now I will go to the next case. In the previous question, this one, I forget to mention about this one. So let me do this also. B and A. Check whether it is possible or not. The order of B is 2 by 1 and order of A is 2 by 2. As the number of columns and number of rows are not equal to each other, so BA is not possible. I write down the next, but I forgot to mention the previous. And that's fine. Now, next case I have taken for the matrices that in which there are 3 rows. So we will mention 3 arrows. But first we have to check the order. 3 rows, 2 columns. 2 rows, 2 columns. Because the number of columns equals to number of rows, so multiplication is possible. Okay, so multiplication, we can write here, multiplication is possible. Okay, fine. Now we will start multiplication. Multiplication we will start by putting row wise arrow, and in another matrix column wise arrow. Rule is same, always keep in mind tail multiply tail, head multiply head. Okay, and if there are more than one element, we will keep the order in the same way, like tail, center, head, tail, center, head, but there is only 2. So next I will explain when there will be next case. Now start your multiplication. I will put the bracket sign. Tail multiply tail. So 1 times 4 plus head multiply head. This head multiply head. 2 times 0. Okay. Now if we want to go to the next arrow, means 1 row multiply to both column. 1 row multiply first column, so first column element. Second column, so second column first element it will be. Okay. So come over here again, tail multiply tail means the same. Tail multiply tail means 1 time 5 plus head multiply head. 2 multiply minus 4. It's okay. Repeat our process with the first row I have done. Second row and third row we have to repeat the same. See, tail multiply tail minus 3 times 4 plus head multiply head. 0 time 0. Next column, tail to tail plus head to head. Okay, again for the next row also, tail to tail plus head to head. Again, tail to tail plus head to head. Minus 1 to minus 4. Okay, now we will solve this one. Keep on solving. 1 4s are, write down the matrix bracket. 1 4s are 4 plus sign, 2 zeros are 0. Minus 3 times 4 minus 12 plus 0 times 0 0. 6 4s are 24 plus minus 1 zeros are 0. 5 1s are 5 plus minus 2 4s are 8. 3 5s are 15 negative 15 plus minus 4 zeros are 0. 6 5s are 30 plus minus again plus, so overall plus. 1 4s are 4. Here with the plus, always we consider 0 as in the addition form, or 0 will have the positive sign. 0 don't have positive, don't have negative sign, but we are just writing positive sign. So you can write like this. In this way, it's 4 plus 0 4, minus 12 plus 0 minus 12, 24 plus 0 24. Then 5 minus 8 minus 3 minus 15 and 34. Your elements are ready. Okay, so be careful when you are solving the multiplication in the matrices, and properly write down the elements properly, or use the color pencils also to make your columns and rows clear to you. Okay, so inshallah in the next video I will do one more part or one more case, so that your concept of multiplication in the matrices will be more clear. So until then, thank you so much, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And this video is useful for grade 6, 7, 8 and 9. Whenever you are solving the multiplication in the matrices from the start, it will helpful. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.